Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be either continuing or finishing up this this Berserker run that we've been working on for a little bit. So, between the end of the last episode and the beginning of this episode, I did backtrack and spend all my money at the shops starting at floor 6. And what I found is that the shockwave effect of the armor actually allows me to, if I use it when the claymore is ready to, or claymore, the greatsword is ready. Actually, I think it is more accurate to call it a claymore right now, given that it has an explosive curse. So yeah, when the claymore is about to explode, if we shoot a shockwave with the claymore explosion triggering attack, then we can actually cause the explosion to occur not centered on us, which is something to keep in mind. I am still amused by the idea of like being tanky enough to run around and just threaten people with claymoring them with my face, but it's nice to have the option. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do, so it's very, very hard for me to do this because haste is probably just hands down the best ring in the game, but it doesn't fit the stupid tanky thing I'm trying to do. So we're actually gonna transmute that ring and try to get something a little bit more interesting. So recharging's kind of interesting because that'll actually give us a lot of armor charge. Excuse me. That'll give us a lot of armor charge speed. So I actually want to kind of try that out for a little bit, and see if that like lets me shockwave way more often or something like that. So we'll try to shockwave some enemies. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, I am really, really getting unlucky with like grass and seeds spawning for me today. All right, let's see. Let's shockwave him. We should see how our weapon's doing, too. Our weapon is getting warm, so we are free to attack with it for a little bit still. And we got charmed. Alright, let's try to line up a shockwave. There we go. That should work pretty well. Oh, and we're hot. It's about to explode, so let's try it again, actually. Oh, and we actually... So I guess it still explodes as though it was triggered by the first enemy in the chain, which means in that case it did actually still trigger on me there, which isn't the worst, but we still got some bomb damage on the enemy, and yeah, I think I'm overall pretty happy with that. And we'll see... Unfortunately, I don't think I really care a ton about what this Ring of Energy is doing. I guess it is noticeably increasing the speed at which my armor is recharging, which is kind of nice. We might actually be able to get more use than normal out of our armor ability, if that's the case. So, we keep on putting points in the damage that it deals. I think that'll be pretty good. It's kind of nice that our armor of anti-magic means that even when we get hit by the evil eyes, we're only taking like 10 damage from it. So, we'll still try to dodge them, just because that's what we should be doing, but... Oop, and we got a bomb proc for the next enemy we fight. So, about to shoot a shockwave bomb into the... Of course. Ooh, we like that. Okay. What do I want to do here? I think if I step back one more, that my +1 blast wave wand... Oh, nope, it shot her too far. Let's try it again. That time it sent her off the edge, which is what I wanted. She did drop a scroll, it looks like, but that shouldn't break at the bottom. Great shield, cool. Go ahead and give him a shockwave. Shoot the bomb at him. It's a shame that the bombs... So the way that the explosive curse works is that when the explosive curse goes off, it triggers and it sends the... oh wow, we're taking a lot of bleed damage. I guess the Ring of Elements doesn't consider that a debuff that it protects against, so we'll have to keep that in mind and not completely ignore evil eyes. Anyway, so the way the explosive curse works, when it actually explodes, what it does is it triggers on the space right in front of the enemy that you triggered it against, which normally is going to be the space where the player is in, right? So, but we have to keep that in mind when using the shockwave as well, because the shockwave still... what if I can hit both of these enemies? I cannot. Get a bunch of dodges. Oh, I love this explosive, not a curse. Though I should probably pay attention to how much damage it's doing to me. I've kind of been enjoying the fact that that it's fun to screw around with and not really actually looking at my survivability numbers. So, we will see. Alright, let's drink that haste potion. and grab our stone gauntlet that we won't be using. Still haven't cleared out the Ripper Demon. I should probably do that. Got another, I wonder what he has. Honestly, I'm just going to kill him. We don't even need to examine him. We'll just take him out and pick up his longsword. Let's eat something so we're not starving. I'm going to eat that steamed fish. And we're also on, hot. Okay. Can't attack that enemy. Okay, that did 31 damage to me. So that was actually relatively significant. Like, not the most damage I've ever taken, obviously, and we can certainly afford to take 31 damage. But it is worth knowing that that when we've got an explosive proc lined up for enemies, that we are going to be clapping ourselves for 30. Ooh. We're finally going to be able to turn our Shoes of Nature into Greaves of Nature, which is pretty nice. I think. I thought that was a seed pod, not a piece of fish, so I might have miscounted. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're still one unique type of seed short. Bummer. That's funny. This part of the level was entirely blocked off by curses. Alright, throw that. Throw that. And kill the enemy. Alright, we can... Oh, the bomb hit us for 46 there. That was painful. That was real painful. We're going to have to heal or something like that, or be a little bit more careful for a couple of rounds here. Yeah, you know what? Let's just not lose the run. Let's just heal there and make sure that that I'm not throwing. Okay. I'm not super interested in this Ring of Energy after I've been playing it for a while. Like, it's cool that it increases the shockwave charge, but I'm just not using the shockwave that much, honestly. So we're gonna keep on rolling with the transmutations. Certainly don't want sharpshooting. Oh. Oh. Okay. That we're certainly willing to spend some time trying, see if we can get anything out of a +4 ring of elements, or Ring of Arcana, rather. I did actually look up how that affects the curse, the explosive curse, and the wiki wasn't specific. My guesses are that it's either it almost definitely increases the bomb damage, I would imagine, but I'm not sure if it increases how often you charge up an explosive proc as well. So that's we're trying to figure that out as we go through and fight with it. And now that we've more than doubled the damage of it, too, by equipping a +4 Ring of Arcana, we probably want to make real sure that we're shockwaving away most of our procs. That seems like a... Alright, let's see what we hit it for. Hit us for 27. I wonder if the ring just doesn't affect my... Or you know what? I wonder if the increase on the armor of anti-magic is canceling that out. I don't actually know what kind of damage bombs are considered, if they're magic damage or physical damage, but or it's possible that the Ring of Elements just doesn't interact with the explosive curse, which would be a bummer, but I can certainly see it being... I can imagine that being the case. Go. Blew up there. Looks like we took 7 damage that time. So, yeah, overall pretty happy with this. This is a good run. Honestly, at this point, I should probably look into decreasing the Ring of Elements. Because while the Ring of Elements is nice, I still think it's only... it's been helping me, but also it's only been helping me with things that I should have dodged anyway. Which... I don't know. Maybe I still use it because I'm enjoying the whole, like, hey, I'm the Berserker, I run headfirst into everything, and... ignore all debuffs, so that makes it fun. But there's certainly the part of me that, like, I would kind of love to get an upgraded strength ring, just so I'm doing more damage with my sword. Because unfortunately, I really don't want to upgrade my sword. Reason being that if I use an upgrade scroll on it, it's very likely that I will overwrite the explosive curse, which is the dumb fun thing we're doing right now. That is insane how much the +4 Ring of Arcana affects my plate armor of anti-magic, though. I don't even have to care about dodging the Evil Eyes anymore, because it just... The Rage Evil Eye did 2 damage with his Eye Beam against me there. That's something. That's not an experience you have every day in this game. What do we got to do here? Let's just not worry about the Succubus. Send her down into the pits with her. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, tell me I can upgrade my Greaves now. Just do it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sweet. Feed. And there we go. We got +10 on our boots now, so we've got the maximum amount of increased drop chance from grasses, and the maximum amount of charge on the item gained from stepping on grass. Oh my gosh, 2 charms in a row immediately. Though that's another place the Ring of Elements is coming in and having my back, is that the charm looks like it was reduced down to 2 turns there, which is pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and send that bomb at my enemy. Just blow him up. I love that so much. Yeah, that is making this run worthwhile for me by a lot. Okay. Lullaby, another torch. More seeds. Looks like we got some fish here. I'm just gonna... we'll try that. That should kill 2 of them. And then we'll try that. Should kill that one. And then that should kill that one. There we go. Not that we're gonna use that scale armor anyway, but... I don't know. We might use the meat. I say as I'm starving well under half HP. Maybe I should use that... or should eat something. Maybe that would be a good idea. Succubus just appeared out of nowhere to ruin our day, but luckily, Greatsword's still pretty big. And go down there and check that. Probably grab the consumables out of that room would be my guess, but we'll see. Actually, it's definitely going to be the consumables. Well, I guess if the consumables are like really bad ones, we might go for something else. 7 damage from eating an Evil Eye shot to the face. Just Berserker things. But that doesn't have much to do with Berserker. That has more to do with just the gear that I've got. Oh, that is a really weak consumable room, because we don't care about the Potion of Experience. So we are actually going to go with the equipment. And oh, I spent a bunch of time upgrading the boots, but I almost kind of want to... I think I am actually just going to switch to the chains, because the boots aren't really doing that much, but the chains are excellent, I think, on pretty much every class, but Warrior specifically, who has ranged options few and far between. Though actually, I do, since I'm happy with my ring now, I do think I want to spend the rest of my my transmutation scrolls on those greaves to see if I can get anything exciting. The alchemy kit is decent, but it's just, that's not what we're doing right now. I'm kind of, honestly, I'm hoping for a +10 chains, is really what I'm trying to get out of transmuting my greaves, because there's no other item I super want to use. I'm going to go ahead and drink some water because we're low HP and our thing's about to explode, and then we'll continue transmuting our artifact. And nothing I really want to use. The hourglass is incredible, and there's probably a pretty strong argument that I should equip that over the. You know what? We'll just go ahead and do that. We'll equip that over the Ring of Elements. So the Ring of Elements still isn't that good. Like, it's reducing the length of charm, but that really just doesn't matter that much. We should have shockwaved that succubus, by the way, as well. So, like, I forgot that I had an explosive proc lined up. So, okay. Read the scroll there, and let's go ahead and torch up here real quick. Continue to take... Oh, I'm going to take a bunch of bleed damage there because I allowed a... God, we take so much bleed damage. I really should have just activated that and stasis the bleed damage immediately, but I didn't. But we can make up for that, luckily, by doing it next time. He says, immediately not doing it next time. It really doesn't look like. You know what? I should pay attention to the damage it does to the enemies to see if I think that the Arcana ring is affecting it. Because it would make sense that it's not affecting the damage to me again because of the anti-magic armor, but who knows? Surprising that I still haven't found this golden key for this this room yet. Not very often that we still are worried about those. Okay, let's drink that strength potion. What else? We should probably put our hourglass on the action bar just to make sure we're actually using it. That's more of what I use the action bar for most of the time, honestly, is it's not so much that I'm putting it on there so that I'll remember to use it. That feels like the most important thing for me. Alright, there we go. And I probably will have decided to fast forward most of that because I don't like making you guys watch my alchemy time that I spend, so go and eat some of these pieces of food that are taking up inventory space for not too much benefit. Yep, don't like that there's a scorpion right there. So we're actually just gonna... He's gonna keep on coming back to this door because he's trapped in that room, so we can kind of just wait here for him and continue getting procs, which is pretty nice. Our weapon is also hot, so we're gonna pay attention to that, hopefully this time. And we're just going to shockwave. There we go. Blow up the enemy. Fortunately, it didn't deal any damage to him because he died to the regular damage of the shockwave, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. That's also just not the worst problem to have. That, oh no, the enemy couldn't take damage from my second effect because it died to my first effect. Woe is me. It's a pretty good problem to have in the grand scheme of things, and given the options you have in terms of problems that you could have. This one's going to be a little bit harder than the last one to kill. We're probably just looking for a place to drop it into a chasm. If I can get it to run somewhere that has a chasm, I can knock it down. It is being very stubborn, though. I guess now it's finally playing ball. Yeah, now we should be able to do that and get a chasm kill on our scorpion. That will conveniently bring us to this spot as well, where we can, what do we do? We're gonna light and throw a bomb. We have enough of those from our weapon that we don't really need the itemized ones. I guess not that I really cared about the enchant stone that was in there either, specifically because I don't want to enchant my weapon. Or I don't want to change the weapon enchant, since we're kind of using the explosive curse as an enchant anyway. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, we got a loot ghosty. Let's read him a scroll, get his stuff, and then let's blow up all of the enemies there. I'm kind of surprised that Scorpion didn't bug out. I expected he just wouldn't be able to move. Okay. Yeah, he wants us to chase him. And unfortunately, he's moving in a way where we can't really get... Actually, I think we knock him out if we shoot... Though we also knock myself out. That's not great. Let's stasis away the bleed. Get our weapon warm. We're gonna read a scroll of magic mapping and drink a healing potion just to make sure we're not dying here. All right, where's our stairs up? I guess since we're right here, we're gonna deal with the demon spawner, but then we're gonna return back to the upstairs. Oh, actually, we can do that really easily with the caustic scorpions. You got to be real careful about. They are awful. They actually inflict you with caustic even if you just auto-attack them, so you don't even want to attack them to kill them, you just want to find some other way of dealing with them that is more powerful. Alright. Oh hey, we actually triggered the explosion exactly on the Ripper Demon there by targeting the spawner with the shockwave. That's pretty cool. It also kind of feels like I'm charging up really fast recently, which would be super cool. That's kind of what I would prefer from the... if the Ring of Arcana increased the speed with which I charged up the explosion, rather than just increasing the damage on it. Don't care about triggering that trap, because it basically just spawns extra loot boxes. If I read those numbers correctly, I think I might have just taken 62 damage from that explosion, so that's pretty spicy. Where are we going next? We got a well. We do have to be careful if it's a health well. We don't want to step in the health well, because I believe that actually uncurses our weapon too. So we're just going to throw our water skin at it and make use of it that way, so that we don't interfere with our cursed weapon that we're using right now. And then it's kind of nice that there's a healing plant in there too. So once we finish breaking all the grass here, we will eat some food and then sleep in that plant until we have full HP again. Still haven't found the gold key, so I guess we'll just explore this kind of upper area. Yeet goes the enemy. Hopefully the scorpion will look in here for me. Kind of nice that we're actually going to be able to just use a bomb effect here without... Yeah, we'll just kill him with the shockwave and the bomb effect. Oh, I love that. I am so in love with the way that bomb and shockwave interact with each other. It's such a good interaction. Oh, it feels weird to get hit for 15 whole damage by the eye beams when the other evil eyes have been eye beaming me for like 2 and 3. Well, I guess I did take off the Ring of Elements. I'm wondering if maybe the Ring of Elements was also having some effect on that. We should probably spend talent points too, huh? Strangely, I don't really care about increasing the width or the range of the shockwave, because we're mostly trying to use it to offload bomb procs anyway. So I'm actually going to we're gonna put a point into reducing the energy costs, and then we're just gonna keep on going for shock force. Let's see. Of course, I don't have enough charge to use it at this exact moment right now, so it's kind of moot anyway. Oh, I completely forgot all the loot that I left there, too. I must have, like, kited enemies away from that spot or something. That's, the only thing I can think of. Ah, this guy keeps on re-crippling us. That's not good. Yeah, so we need to do something about this and just not let this happen to us anymore. So we're just gonna retreat. Go back to exploring this area, and we should definitely light a torch next time we go out. Okay, I do have the gold key now. Somehow didn't notice when I picked it up, but we have it. So we'll go to that gold treasure chest and then go back down to floor 24. I think is the game plan here. Actually, light that torch I said I was going to light. Actually, getting some benefit out of the hold fast talent too when we're standing still to cause the harpies to attack us and break charm. This room is apparently the room that keeps on giving as far as giving us free scorpion kills too, which I'm never going to say no to that. We're always happy to get scorpion kills for less than we should. Should we do with blast wave? Okay. I'm gonna try something that I think works, but I haven't spent a lot of time doing it. Yeah, okay, so I can get a little bits of edge jump there. I should have actually thrown my wand at that instead of just stepping in it, but who cares? It didn't do enough damage for me to care. Alright, floor 24. Immediately tough with 2 scorpions we can't chasm kill. So I'm actually just going to freeze time around me to get to that scorpion. And then we're going to... this is unfortunate. There we go. We're happier being between these two constructs than we are getting shot at by the scorpion. So that's why we put ourselves in this position. I'm gonna drink the water skin there, and then we'll start just dealing with all the enemies. Notice we're still taking nothing from their hits, which we have been this entire time. It is kind of... that's what happens when you upgrade your plate mail to +10. So... but, it is certainly nice that we're just strictly ignoring damage. Alright, it looks like we probably killed an enemy in a floor above that dropped a paralysis potion. I think that's what this means, that there's a random cloud of paralysis gas here, is that we are paying for a prolific use of ring out type kills. And bomb that construct. Oh, I am getting far too much amusement out of bombing these enemies. Let's see. There's part of me that wants to explore the rest of this for like just enjoying exploring the whole. Oh wow, that guy actually survived. What a twist. We will keep on shooting him until he goes off, though, and he will eventually. Will not last forever. Let's try that. Hear something die in the distance. Sweet. And then we'll get chased by this evil eye, but we'll just ignore him because he doesn't do damage in a form that we care about. I don't have a ton of potions of toxic gas, so we're going to throw a potion of paralytic gas into this room, and we're going to hope that does work for us. Oh, and I'm actually going to get paralyzed. And now this scorpion might actually just kill me. Wow, that was real bad. So we're just going to use a scroll of teleportation to get the heck out. We're going to drink a healing potion. And then, now that we've caused all that chaos, I actually think we're just going to try to leave. I'm confident with those spawner rooms when I'm able to stand at the door and clear out all of the enemies on top of it, but they become noticeably more worrying to me when I'm forced to run away, and then I've just released a ton of powerful enemies into the floor. So we'll probably explore at least a little bit more, but let's do that. Oh. Gonna once again be teleporting away, and then hopefully we can just get out of here without too many things noticing us. Yeah, we are in full on we made a mistake run away mode at this point, because we have made a mistake and need to run away. Yeah, and I'm actually just going to do I have like a blink stone maybe? I do. Not exactly the most courageous way to handle that, but you know. That was a pretty fun floor 24. I enjoyed that one. Alright guys, I think we're going to end it there. As always, if you have any questions about anything you saw in the video, or you want to see any specific content in the future, then go ahead and let me know, and I'll try to respond to you ASAP, and showcase whatever part of this game you'd like to see. Other than that, hope everybody enjoyed the video. Love you all. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.